What's the deal out there? It's your boy RickGamer27, and once again, I want to thank you for joining my channel. And today, I want to give you a reason why third-party companies are scared of Nintendo's IPs. And the reason is because they can't compete with Super Smash Brothers. They can't compete with Mario Kart 8. They can't compete with The Legend of Zelda or Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. With Nintendo's own IPs. They sell like hotcakes, even though the Wii U is not doing too well with their console sales, but their first parties, software, the games like New Super Mario Brothers U, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart 8, Nintendo Land, Super Luigi U, Reparty U, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, they all, are Nintendo's properties, and they all sold over 1 million. The Wii U's top 10 games, top 10 selling games, they all sold over 1 million. No, I'm sorry. Lego City Undercover sold, according to VG charts, 900, a little bit over 900,000 units. But we don't know the exact sales because that's just the physical copies. We don't know the digital copies, how much they sold. But I guess you could say the first Nintendo's top 9 games, whatever, sold over 1 million, and they're all exclusives. I guess with Nintendo's top 10 games, it's all exclusives. And if you want to go to the PlayStation 4 side, the number go from the top 10 I guess top 10 selling PlayStation 4 games. Okay, let's go number 1. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare sold the best. Then you got number 2, Grand Theft Auto. Number 3, FIFA. 4, Destiny. 5, Watch Dogs. Number 6, Assassin's Creed Unity. 7, Fortnite 4. 8, Call of Duty Call of Duty Ghosts. Number 9, The Last of Us Remastered. So Sony's PlayStation 4 exclusive, The Last of Us Remastered, is at number 9, selling at 2.88 million. That's according to VG charts. So, they don't have that killer IP that can mop third parties, across the board. They just don't have it like Nintendo does. And if you want to go to the Xbox One, you got Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, number 1, Assassin's Creed Unity, number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, number 3, Titanfall, number 4, Destiny, number 5, Call of Duty Ghosts, number 6, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, number 7, got Halo Master Chief Collection, number 8, and Forza Motorsports, number 9. So you got Xbox One's number 8 and number 9 top selling games, or exclusives. Just like I guess with Sony's PlayStation 4, their top 10 at number 9 selling games sold 2.88 million. That's pretty good, but as far as competing with third party, they barely cracked the top 10 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. That tells you that third parties are taking over this gaming industry, and that's why they are treated Nintendo the way it is, because they feel they can't compete with games like that. With just looking at new Super Mario Brothers U, it sold over 4.7 million. That's just digital copies. I believe it sold over 5 million if you want to count the digital copies. Well, I'm sorry, that's physical copies. The new Super Mario Bros. U, that's physical copies, but it might sold more than 1 million. I mean, more than 5 million with the digital copies as well. But then you got Mario Kart 8. It's 4.38 million, and we just got recent word that it sold over 5 million with Nintendo's recent report. So I'm gonna say new Super Mario Brothers U and Mario Kart 8 sold over 5 million, and Nintendo Land sold over 4 million, and of course new Super Smash Brothers sold 3.66 million, but according to VG charts it's 3.2 million. So Nintendo's games, it's hard to compete with. That's why a lot of third parties don't give two craps about Nintendo anymore, and that's why you don't see many third party games on the Nintendo consoles anymore. On the Wii U, because they feel that you know, whatever game that they put out is just not going to sell as well as they sell on the Xbox One or the PS4 platform. But then again, you know, it could be a lot better as far as sales if, you know, if the communication between both parties, between Nintendo and whoever, with EA, Ubisoft, whatever, you know, it'll generate more sales if they actually talk to communicate to see how can we get the word out to these Nintendo fans so they can actually buy these games on the Wii U platform. But no, it's just everything's on a hush hush, and I just really feel that Nintendo, they just don't care. They just basically want to do things their way. That's why a lot of third-party companies just don't care no more, because of what happened between Nintendo and third parties back in the day on how they cornered them, and how Nintendo was the game console to go to back in the NES days. They really didn't have no competition. I know they competed with the Sega Master, but you know, let's be real, y'all. The Sega Master, they couldn't compete with them because the Sega Master did not hit that mainstream audience. You know, everybody around the world knew that they know what Nintendo Entertainment System was. It was the top dog. Nintendo could not be touched. Since Nintendo could not be touched, the third-party companies had to put up with Nintendo's, you know, policies, and you know, they did not agree with a lot of policies. And whenever Sony came out with the PlayStation 4 and Microsoft came out with their Xbox and everything changed for Nintendo. Third-party support had dramatically went down. You know, whenever the 64 came out, you know, even though Nintendo 64 did have a lot more third-party support than the Wii U, they mostly had a lot of third-party exclusives. But you know, even the GameCube has some third-party support, and you know, it's just not the same as the third-party support that's on the PlayStation's console and the Xbox console. But like I say, they can't compete with Smash Brothers. They can't, because the hardcore Nintendo fans is going to buy Super Smash Bros. It sells like hotcakes every generation. You know, I think the lowest seller of Super Smash Bros. So far is the Wii U, and it's still selling like hotcakes. So it almost hit that 4 million mark on the Wii U, and I guess you know, I guess after the Wii U's life cycle, I'm thinking Super Smash Bros. Might hit maybe 6 or 7 million. It possibly might hit more than that. We don't know, but that just only on one platform. You know, it's not like it's a multi-platform. It's just on the Wii U's platform. And games like that, games like Mario Kart, it can't be touched. Nobody can compete with that. You know, but that's the reason why I just wanted to, you know, make this little video, because it makes sense now. It really makes sense. You know, like I say, on the PlayStation 4's platform, there's only one PlayStation 4 exclusive that's in the top 10 as far as best-selling games. And on the Xbox One, there is two. No, I'm sorry. There's three. Titanfall. I keep forgetting EA did make that. They did make that exclusive to the Xbox One. But you got three exclusives that's in the top 10 as far as sales with the Xbox One. It's just Halo and Forza Motorsports. They are from Microsoft. You know, that's who published that game and made that game. They got their own divisions they're working on that game. And of course, you got Titanfall was made by EA, and they felt they made a huge mistake because they could have put that on the PS4 and it would have sold a lot more. So yeah, they figured that out, and Titanfall 2 going to be multi-platform, which is no surprise. But yes, the Xbox One has three. Yeah, like I said, Xbox One has three exclusives that's in the top 10. The PS4 has one. So that's the reason why a lot of people call the PS4 a third-party machine, which it is, because third parties these days run this gaming industry, and it's put Nintendo on the back burner, and that's why Nintendo these days is the butt end of everybody's jokes. But at the same time, Nintendo is turning a lot of profit, you know, with their sales of Amiibo, sales of 3DS, and the even the software with the Wii U. The software with the Wii U is generating profit. Just because the lack of Wii U sales doesn't mean it's killing the Wii U console, because we already know software, you know, the sales of software generates more money than the sales of hardware, because you have to pay them a lot of money just to make those consoles. It takes a lot of money to make them. You got to pay the people that's making them. So, you know, like I say, you got all these million sellers on the Wii U. Just their software alone is helping them with profit, believe it or not. But should they, you know, should they do better as far as their gaming aspects go? You know, with gaming online, you know, if you look at third-party partnerships with collaborations with, you know, with them. And yes, I think they should. They you know, it would be nice if they can do better. It would be nice if they can do better, you know. And it's really good that they are turning a profit, really good. But at the end of the day, you know, I was watching Review Tech USA, you know, happy that Nintendo is doing really well. And I watched Black Bomb's video, and he basically he made kind of a strong point, like, if Nintendo is doing really well, then why change? Why change if a lot of Nintendo fans want them to change as far as keeping up with times, with standard features and everything, just keeping up with what Xbox and what PlayStation is doing. You know, if they already turn a lot, you know, if they've turned in a lot of profit, making all this money, then why change? And sometimes, you know, you have to fall down in order to get back up and think about how can I do this differently. I understand exactly what Black Bond is saying. He made a good point, but it's a debatable subject, man. It's a debate. Like, I want Nintendo to do good, but sometimes I feel that they can be arrogant, they could be stubborn, and you know, right now they making a lot of money, so why should they even listen to people if they making money? But anyway, I just want to make this little video because, you know, yes, I'm happy that Nintendo is turning a profit, but I just really feel that they will make some changes as far as standard features goes, and, you know, given what the mainstream audience want. But yes, there's a reason why Nintendo has been around for over 30 years, because they always it's their IPs, it's their first party IP that kept them afloat for generations after generations. And I just, you know, like I said, I just hope that they would change for the better. It's, you know, there ain't no wrong with change. You know, well, you know, then again, they always got that saying, if it ain't broken, then don't fix it. But then again, it's not broken. But then again, Nintendo needs a little fixing just to you know, I guess bring in a lot of those gamers from the Xbox and the PlayStation side, so they could generate more console sales, you know, more software sales. But anyway, guys, y'all just let me know how I feel about Nintendo as a whole. Are y'all happy that they are making a lot more money, making profit, whatever, so they could actually generate us more games and more standard features whenever this new console comes out? Or y'all kind of, you know, y'all kind of happy, but then again, y'all want Nintendo to maybe fall down a little bit or lose a little bit more money, so they can actually wake up and understand exactly what's going on, and understand exactly what the mainstream audience want, so they can actually, you know, catch up on times and give us these standard features on what's on the PlayStation platform, what's on the Xbox, you know, platform, you know, with standard features, with the kind of features that both of those consoles share. Do y'all think that Nintendo should catch up and trying to, I'm not trying to say mimic them, but have something similar to what they have, so it could generate a lot more mainstream audience to come back to a Nintendo system? And y'all just let me know how y'all feel about the whole entire third-party situation. Do y'all think a lot of third-party companies are still scared of Nintendo because they're a powerhouse, you know, with their Marios and Mario Kart 8s and Super Smash Brothers and Zeldas and all that? Do y'all think third parties are still scared of them, and that's why they don't want to basically put games on the Nintendo system, because a lot of Nintendo fans just refuse to buy it? Y'all just let me know how I feel about this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. And once again, this is your boy ReGame27, and y'all have a good day.